Hey guys, well, you've been asking for it, and so here it is, the before footage, the demo footage, and then the final reveal. So, let's get stuck into it. I took this footage the day that I got keys, and this is the condition that the property was left for us in from the previous tenants. Take a look at the kitchen. Can we all just agree ahead of time that these fluorescent tube lights should be made illegal in houses? They're so annoying and ugly. Looking back at this footage makes me so excited for the end of this video because I myself had forgotten how much work we've done and how much the property has changed. There's no more carpet anymore, and there's certainly no more ugly purple walls. Let's take a look through. This is our second bedroom here, which is in not too bad of shape really. Coming through to the master, you can see we had another one of these textured walls. We had blinds that were broken, ugly curtains, everything was just dated. And can I tell you, the smell in the property, it was just coming from every surface. Then coming through to the bathroom, and we had a lot going on in this room. That PowerPoint there by the sink was illegally close. They had laid concrete here that was just sticking out amongst the tile. We had water pooling in the vanity and a whole lot else going on. But I knew that I'd be able to keep the bathtub and most of the tapware and tiles, so that was a good news story. These tiles in the toilet had this kind of build up and soap scum on there that I just wasn't able to get off, and it just made the whole toilet look and feel disgusting. I remember being so excited on this day to get stuck into the demolition, and most of it I was actually able to get done before Tom got home and saw this apartment for the first time ever. So let's take a look at that footage now. In our area, the local council gives homeowners one free skip bin each year, and so I knew right away that I needed to get as much of the demolition done as possible prior to the skip bin arriving so that we could fill it up. And I also knew that if I wasn't ready to go when it arrived, everybody in the local area would be putting their junk in it. So that was super motivating, and it pushed me to really get stuck in and get it all done. Can you see all of the dust flying around in this clip here? Honestly, it was so disgusting. With the carpet up in the bedrooms, it was time to get on with the kitchen demo. And here's my little sidekick Eli, who came along to help. And for me, this is so heartwarming to see him here because he looks a lot older to me now. He didn't even know how to walk then, and he does now. And just seeing that this was a fun, happy experience for him makes me really happy as well. I will admit though, it does slow down the process significantly, but I wouldn't change it. I spent ages here unwinding tape in the bathroom, and honestly I couldn't believe it when I realised that whoever had installed this hadn't even connected the plumbing properly. They'd simply used tape to make the pipe longer, I guess. This was all a huge learning curve for me. I had no experience doing any of this stuff whatsoever, and I was certainly scared from time to time, but I gave it all a go, and you can see how happy I am here just to be learning and trying new things. This here is me experimenting with taking off the tiles. What I was thinking to myself was, hey, I'll just give this a little go now to see if this is going to be super time consuming and tedious, but lucky for me, all of the tiles in this place were barely held to the wall or to the floors, and they popped off super easy, so that was an easy job to do. Demo isn't always glorious work, and particularly so when you're taking apart old plumbing, it can be pretty gross. But one thing is for sure, having a go on the sledgehammer and absolutely demolishing things is super therapeutic. Now, one thing I learned throughout this process is that it's a lot easier to take it all apart than it is to put it back together. But what this initial demo stage did do for me was it built my confidence. It made me feel like I was capable. I was using tools that I'd never used before. I was cutting pipes with an angle grinder, and at the end of it I felt a sense of accomplishment, even though all I'd done was actually take everything apart. Another thing that was really good for me was that because every surface was getting touched, every wall was being painted, the flooring was being done, all of the doors were being repainted, I was able to be super rough and ready. I wasn't worried about putting drop cloths down and not scratching walls as I took things in and out. I was able to just go in hard and fast and get as much done as I could as quickly as I could. And that was pretty key as well, because I was constantly doing this juggling act between doing as much as I could while the kids were asleep, at the same time trying to figure out what things I could do while they were asleep that weren't too noisy. So it was a constant juggling act. And then in conjunction with that, I also had to work around neighbours and not being noisy after hours or before hours. And so yeah, it was pretty tricky and challenging at times, I'm not gonna lie, but we got there in the end. Now, if I could ask a favor from you guys, it would be super supportive to me and my channel if you could like this video, but most importantly, can you please subscribe to my channel? I'm really excited to be starting to make content like this for you guys, and it's really rewarding when you guys can show me that you like it with a little thumbs up and a subscribe. So check out the reveal footage coming up now, guys. I recorded it super quickly last night on the GoPro and I've narrated it as I go. I hope you like the end result as much as I do, and thank you so much for watching and following along. So we have the day blind down at the moment, the nice beautiful new tracked lighting, the air conditioning / heat pump that wasn't previously there. You can kind of see through it, starting to get dark now, but we have our balcony outside. I imagine someone would have their TV there. Then dining area with a nice bookshelf, hot water cupboard or linen press, as one of you recently said to me. Coming through to the kitchen. Sorry about the flickering, that's from the LED lights. Now, this is our beautiful kitchen, induction cooktop, brand new oven, range hood. This fridge recess here is 80 centimeters, so you can just fit a double fridge in there. Brand new dishwasher, everyone needs a dishwasher. Pantry, and the plumbing and electrical is in through here. Just as ugly as ever. Now, all of the ram board flooring has been lifted up and I'm so happy about that, so come on through and take a look, guys. So we have our first bedroom here. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's just right. Then we have on the left the toilet with the nice crisp new panel, which I'm much more pleased with than the previous ugly dirty one that was in there. Our bathroom, we just put our new towel rail in today and doorstop. It looks really nice. So the new shower head, new tapware, new bath spout, and of course new vanity, new sinks. The painted tiles, which are looking great. Space here for your washing machine, and then you could mount a dryer or alternatively sit one in the corner here, some shelves, whatever you like. There's PowerPoints there, underneath, and on the top. Hi! I'm so happy to have this done. And then come through to the master. You can see we've got a nice ceiling fan, nice blackout blind, and huge walk-in wardrobe. So that's pretty much it, guys.